USC on the spread -5.5. We'll jump over to the outlier screen to go ahead and show you guys the pick. -5.5 UNC. We're grabbing that for -130 over on FanDuel. Now, one thing to note right off the back is the crazy line movement in this game. It's understandable, but it's still crazy to highlight. A week ago, this line was 1.5 in the favor of USC. They were only 1.5 point favorites. Over the last week, we've seen this line jump from 1.5 to 7.5, as high as 7.5. It's now come down a little bit to 6.5 as people are starting to take Illinois plus 7.5. Has brought the line back down one. But you have seen some crazy line movement here. Now, obviously, this line movement is in major part due to Illinois' embarrassing loss last week to Indiana. So that's really the big reason here. Also, USC, big win against Michigan State last week, their most impressive win of the season thus far. So all of those things kind of add to that line movement. Now, I am buying a point off of this. The actual line is 6.5. I'm taking it down to 5.5. If you watched my videos before, you know I do that a lot. That extra point sometimes can mean a world of difference in these spots. USC has been the better team. Now, again, I was all over Illinois last week. I still think Illinois is a solid team. I think they deserve to be a ranked team, but I think this team got exposed a little bit last week. There are some deeper issues than even I saw with Illinois. First and foremost, USC, their offense has been incredible. Now, I will mention off the top, they haven't played the toughest of competition. Like I said, that Michigan State game last week was by far their toughest opponent. Besides that, you've got Purdue and a couple other lower tier teams. Now, USC, they're 2-2 against the spread. However, they've covered this line of 5.5 in all 4 games this season. Their passing offense has been unbelievable. 6th best scoring offense in the nation. They are 11th in college football in passing yards per game, 331.5. They also have a very strong running game, which has been a nice surprise from Lincoln Riley this year. One of the things that people were questioning was how this run game was going to be, and the run game honestly has been very, very solid. So a pretty good offensive start, to say the least, for USC. Number 1 in yards per play right now in college football. Very efficient across the board. Jade Mayava, the quarterback for USC, has been incredible this year. And to parlay that with a great offense, USC also has a very strong defense, specifically their pass rush. They're tied for 2nd right now in college football for sacks per game and tied for 4th in college football for QB hits per game, tied for 2nd in tackles for loss. So this is a very potent pass rush. They can get to the quarterback. They can get to the running back behind the line of scrimmage. This is a very strong USC pass rush, which is added to the strength of this team. We knew they were going to be good offensively. They've been even better defensively than we could have possibly imagined. So a lot of reasons to like USC here. They've been very strong offensively, a great quarterback in Jordan Mayava. They have maybe the best wide receiver in the nation right now in Makai Lemon. A lot of great stuff to like here with USC. And again, that pass rush just kind of adds to the reasons to like USC here.